Atropos still listens to the show.
Yes, he does.
Occasionally, he lets us know that he's out there. And you might not know who Atropos is. For a long time, Atropos used to write a blog. Mm-hmm. He would recap every day's show, which is very helpful, actually.
Why aren't you doing it anymore?
a little diary kind of radio from hell. And we were talking earlier about me getting stuck in the tub when I was pregnant. Mm-hmm. And he reminded me, I had forgotten, 2 separate pregnancies I got stuck.
How do you forget that? How do you forget getting stuck in the tub? I mean, not just once, but twice.
She forgot both of those pregnancies, actually.
So the first one, and this is the other nice thing about what he used to do, we have the date, December 8th, 2005. So this would have been Jonesy.
Okay.
It says, Gina got stuck in the tub last night. Yes, Gina got stuck in the tub last night. Taking a bath is supposedly good for easing contractions, so she took one. I was having early contractions. She let the water out and then realized she was stuck and cold. Joe was at, quote, a dinner meeting. Luckily, however...
Dinner meeting, yeah.
Luckily, however, the bathroom has a phone. We were living with my in-laws at the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's a combination with the bidet. The phone also squirts water.
A phone with a bidet?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes Atropos
he
would add a little.
He made that up. Okay.
She called Joe and said he was on his way home. She refilled the tub with water so she wouldn't freeze and then waited 20 minutes for Joe to arrive to rescue her. Apparently, there was a great slurping sound like when you pull a boot out of thick mud. So that was when I was pregnant with Jonesy.
That's disgusting.
Then in December 14th, 2007, this would have been 5 days before Muhammad was born. So this is very close to the end. This one says, last night Gina just couldn't sleep. She was uncomfortable and miserable. By 3 a.m. It was completely unbearable. She decided to take a hot bath. Mm-hmm. She put in the plug and started the hot water. She added bubble bath, went to get a Perrier. When she got back, got into the tub. Unfortunately, she was already sitting down by the time she realized that the water was freezing cold. This is when we lived in the historical house of horror.
Yes, I remember.
Gina's historical water heater doesn't work particularly well and is only good a few times a day. That's true. Our water heater had like 1 or 2 good showers in it a day, and that was it. Gina, in the gestational condition she's in, couldn't get herself up and out easily. She called for Joe, but Joe was taken to wearing earplugs as Gina's gestational nose sounds are akin to a chainsaw.
I forgot.
Gina finally managed to free herself, threw herself into bed, and then informed Joe she wasn't working today. My guess is that I probably didn't go back to work after that because, like I said, he was born 4 days
shortly
later.
after that.
I mean, that really is the last time you worked.
In 2007?
Yeah, that's the last time you ever did any real work.
In answer to your question as to why he doesn't do the blog anymore, Atropos has texted me. Mm-hmm. He says, Gina, the doctor said I'm lazy.
It's because I'm lazy. I mean, that was a lot of work, and he did it for quite some time.
Well, and he's got a kid now, and you know. So
I very much appreciate Atropos that you did it at the time, and that you will send us little remembrances.
I'm just disappointed that you've become lazy.
And in answer to how do you forget these things, somebody texted me, pregnancy brain.
Yeah.
It's designed to make us forget bad memories of being pregnant so that we'll do it again. Oh, so it's a J.D. Vance invention then.
Don't you remember you guys have been through 3 pregnancies with me. We've been doing this a long time. Festus will be 27 in December, by the way. I would forget my purse. So I go grocery shopping. Mm-hmm. I'd put my purse in like the little front basket area. And more than once, I left it in the cart. Like, put the groceries in the cart, left the grocery store, left my purse in the cart.
Isn't there some chemical though that really does cause that in your brain, and it's the reason that people get pregnant again because they do forget how bad it was.
Yeah, you'd have to, or no one would ever have more than one child. Yeah. I don't think.
Because it really. I mean, the way it's engineered, if you just look at it from an engineering standpoint, having a baby is ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's just
It's
it's physically, it shouldn't be possible.
if you really think about what goes into that, it's
And what comes out of it.
yeah.
Listen, that's one of the many reasons that Sue and I never had kids. You know,
Let somebody else
I didn't want to put her through that.
No.
I've assisted in enough. This is a bad comparison. I've assisted in enough births on the farm. I saw.
Yeah, it is a bad
I
comparison.
saw what was happening there. I wasn't going to put her through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sheep don't get epidurals, Carrie.
No, they don't. We had to pull a cow out.
Well, yeah, if they get
You
turned
have to
around.
turn them around.
Yeah.
This one was stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to reach in
And we
there
had to
and
pull
Well,
it
they
out.
have to do that with human babies as well.
Yeah.
My favorite part of being in the delivery room, though, first child that I saw born, and the doctor, the female obstetrician, when you have to deliver the afterbirth, and the doctor picked up the afterbirth in her hands and sort of stretched it out like this and said, "Look, it's his little house." I just.
And Sue is listening and just texted in, smart people learn from their mistakes. Really smart people learn from other people's mistakes. I'm really smart.
this is very true.
Now here's a question for a text. When your husband helped you out of the tub,
yeah,
did you make him turn the lights off before he helped you out of the tub?
because I don't want him to see me that way.
Yeah. Did you?
I don't think
You don't
so.
remember?
She didn't remember her purse. How's she going to remember that?
Pregnancy brain.
Yeah.
But you do make a good point there. Like, my husband and I have been married 20 years almost, and there are certain things we have never witnessed with
The birth
each
of a
other.
cow. Oh.
There's certain privacies that we have not.
That you've not witnessed.
No. And
And
so that's a reasonable question, is what I'm saying.
oh, okay. I
If-
thought you were going to elaborate.
No, I mean you can elaborate on your own. You can
Pooping. She's talking about pooping.
You can take that anywhere you like to go.
Let's see, Bill. Gray matter reduction and hormonal fluctuations.
Yeah.
We just had twins 3 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
What is-
names, please?
What is Pitocin?
Pitocin is what makes you have contractions.
Oh, okay. That was one thing that stuck in my brain. I thought maybe that was the chemical.
No, that's
No,
the one
okay.
that says, "Hey, let's have a baby." Let's.
I knew that was a thing, but
Steph in the chat room. Oh, I remember Gina's pregnancy brain. It was very entertaining.
You know what else I did with pregnancy brain? Do you remember this? Filling up with gas,
you filled up
That's
with gas.
right.
and then I got in the car and drove away with the
thing
nozzle
still-
stuck in my
Yeah.
car.
Oh, I thought you meant you filled up with gas.
And
I remember the nozzle.
and they are designed to
do that,
quick
yeah.
release because pregnant people do that. Pregnant and dumb people. I thought for sure I was going to catch on fire or something with that, but
Are dumb people who get pregnant twice as dumb?
yes.
No.
That means Gina's 3 times as dumb.
The nozzle.
And I get to spend the weekend with all 3 of those lovely children in San Diego. We had parent-teacher conferences for Muhammad, my son, not the prophet, last night.
Yeah.
They're all on. It's all on Zoom now.
Well, that's
It's
good.
so easy.
Yeah.
And Muhammad, at the beginning of this year, he said, "This is the year of Muhammad," kind of like the summer of George.
What does he mean by that?
He's taken school by the horns, and by golly, he's done it. Every teacher I talked to, Muhammad's getting a 96% in this class. He's doing great. We had a great parent, and actually, and this is something because a lot of people are having parent-teacher conferences right now. I had more than one teacher tell me the parents of the kids that are getting A's and B's are the ones that show up to parent-teacher conference. The parents of the kids that are not doing well do not generally come to parents. So
that
go to
means
your parent-teacher
the parents are
conference.
getting A's and B's, or the students are.
The students
Oh,
are,
okay.
but
Let's wrap up this parodied segment with this. Gina, I'm going to be having a baby for the very first time at the end of December.
oh,
I'm very nervous about it. What advice would you give me?
Oh my goodness! All my kids were the. First of all, I would have told you not to have a baby at the end of December because
Yeah.
all three of my kids.
Try
are
timing
around
it a
Christmas.
little better. Yeah.
A little too
How about
late.
this advice? Take the epidural.
That's well. I was going to say you are just as much of a mom. Don't let anybody try to talk you out of doing that. It is
Take
perfectly
the
fine to have the
epidural.
epidural.
Epidural. All right.
Lowers the IQ of your child a
No,
little.
it does not.
Just a little,
No,
but
it does